Alright, what's up? I'm Ayan, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can create your own Tiny11 iOS image using the Tiny11 Builder, which also supports secure boot. So first of all, go to this link and download the Windows 11 disk image for x64 devices and select your product language, which I am going with English United States, and download the Windows image. Now we are going to need the Tiny11 Builder. I will provide the link in the description and you can download it for yourself. Tiny11 Builder will help us build our own Tiny11 ISO image. You can also use pre-built images, but I always prefer creating your own one. So this is the latest version. Download the source code.zip file. Now to make a bootable USB image, I am going to use Ventoy because it has the option to use secure boot. It comes with secure boot support as well. So I will provide this link in the description. You can download Ventoy for yourself. Here it says there are some tested OS and Windows 11 is also included there. Yeah, there are some way GPT partitions, everything is included in it. This is by far the best one that I have ever used. So I'm just going to download the latest version of Ventoy. Okay, here we go. Yeah, optimization for secure boot process. This is the one that we need. I'm going to download the windows.zip file right there. Now all we need to do is wait for the downloads to complete and then we can proceed ahead. Okay, so all of the downloads are now complete. Let me just mount the ISO image file. You can click on mount. If you don't see the option, you can just open with and select Windows Explorer. This will automatically mount it. Hit open and you can see the ISO image of Windows is now mounted. Make sure you remember the letter here, which is E in my case. So I'm just going to go to download again. And now we're going to extract the Tiny11 Builder. It is now extracted. We are going to use some commands as well. So I have a list. I will provide those commands in the description. You can just copy and paste and create your own Tiny11 image. Let's click on the Windows key and run PowerShell as administrator. Here we go. We have PowerShell running as administrator. Now we are going to use those commands. Okay, here are the commands. The first command here is the set the execution policy as unrestricted. So all of these commands you will need are in the description. So I'm going to copy the first command. Before I copy the first command, let me show you how the execution policy is listed. So I'm just going to copy the last one. Just copy it, right click on it, hit enter, and you see both of the current user as well as the local machine accounts are both restricted. So we're going to unrestrict it so we can create our Tiny11 ISO image. So copy the first command, right click on the Windows PowerShell. Okay, this is not working. I am going to copy it again and right click on it, hit enter, type Y, hit enter. Now it is unrestricted. Let me unrestrict the current user one. Copy this second command, paste it, hit enter. Now both of the users are now unrestricted. You can just press the up key and hit enter to see if both of these are unrestricted. So the current user and local machine are now unrestricted, which means we can start creating our Tiny11 iOS image. So we also need the path of this. Type in and hit space, and we need to copy the path of the script, which is the Tiny11 maker right here. You can just right click on it and select copy as path. Open the PowerShell, right click and hit enter. Now we have Tiny11 Builder working. Now we need to enter the drive letter for Windows 11 image, which you can see is right here, E in my case. Open the PowerShell, type in E, hit enter, and it will now start copying Windows 11 image. This is going to take a little bit of my time, so I'm just gonna skip it right ahead where we need to interact with it. So the copying of the Windows image is now complete. Now it will ask us whichever one edition that you want to use. This is going to take a little bit of time, and here we have some editions. In my case, I am and always recommend using the Windows 11 Pro. So the number is 6. Type in 6, hit enter. This will start copying the image edition and modifying it. This will take a little bit of time, so I'm just gonna skip it right to the next part. Okay, so our Tiny11 ISO image is ready. I'm just going to press enter to perform the cleanup and finish the process. Okay, the everything is stopped and the output file is available there. So now let me show you how you can fix those policies that we set. Simply just copy the command which will restrict the execution policy. Type in Y, hit enter, and let's restrict the current user. Right click this file or this command. There you go. And now let's make sure if those policies are restricted or not. You can copy this command and right click to paste it, hit enter. Now you can see both the current user as well as the local machine are now restricted, which means our PowerShell is back to normal. Nothing to worry about here. Okay, now we are ready to copy our Tiny11 ISO image into our USB. Just before that, we need to make our USB bootable. To do that, we need to use the Ventoy. So here we go. Let's open up Ventoy, extract the Ventoy right there. And now we have Ventoy here. Open the exe file, which is the Ventoy 2 disk. Now I am going to plug in my USB drive. Okay, now let's just refresh it, and it is now selected as default as my USB disk. Make sure the secure boot option is turned on and use GPT if you're using the UEFI boot menu. Everything is normal. Selecting GPT is very useful because nobody uses MBR these days, so nothing to change here. Everything is good. Both the secure boot option is selected as well as the GPT option is selected. Now I'm just gonna click on yes and yes again. This will start installing Ventoy on our USB disk. This will take not that much time. It is going to depend on the speed of your USB drive and whether you have already installed Ventoy on it or not. I have not. If you already have installed it, you can just press the update button. This will automatically update Ventoy to the latest version. As you can see, this is how it's work. Okay, now let's go back to our Tiny11 ISO file, which is in the builder here. right click on it and send it to our USB Ventoy, which is showing right here. Now this depends on the speed of your USB drive and you are ready to go. Let me speed it up for you. Okay, now the Tiny11 ISO image file is now copied to our USB drive. Let's see if it is there or not. Always make sure it is copied properly. So go to this PC, open up. There you can see the Tiny11 ISO image is there. Now you can eject this file. You don't need this. Oh, before ejecting your USB, make sure you download the 9.8 package because you won't have any browsers there, so you have to manually install your browsers. Here you can download all the programs that you need. You can also update them as well. I am going to use Edge, Brave and some softwares that I normally use on my PC, so make sure you download those that you absolutely need, especially the browsers, because without them you won't be able to install anything. Wait a minute, you might have Microsoft Store there, so you can download from the Microsoft Store, but who uses Microsoft Store, man? Just use this instead. So you also get VC++, .NET frameworks, Java, imaging, file sharing, and other software as well. In my case, Steam and Epic Games are the ones that I want. Okay, so everything that I absolutely need on my PC is right here. Click on the download button and you get your 9.8. The package will start downloading shortly. You can copy it to your USB and use it from there to download your browsers and the softwares that you selected. Okay, I'm just gonna copy this, send it to Ventoy. Here we go. Let's make sure both of the files that we need are there. Yeah, the 9.8 and the Tiny11 ISO image are there, which means we are ready to go. Now you can just, the video is getting longer, so now you can just unplug the USB and put it in the PC and you will be ready to install Windows. Anyway, that's been it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.